What a time to be alive, my friends. New Tyler Childers, new Colter Wall, Nikki Lane's got some incredible new music out there. Soak it up. We are experiencing history, and I can't wait to check out Cypress Hills in the Big Country by Colter Wall. But before we do, I noticed that when I make videos about artists that not as many people know about, it doesn't do very well because it doesn't even show up to y'all. So if you like what we got going on, if you loving on Americana and country artists, hit the subscribe button and specifically hit the notification bell so you can get notified when I make videos. I'd really appreciate it. Let's check out the song. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, sounded expensive. Did you hear how the band came in? It just sounded like money. And I don't mean like the word cool. I mean, it sounds like those folks are expensive good.
There's a bunch of empty beer cans and an old loose mineral sack. Give you some idea where you're at.
So we always talk about his voice, right? Because his voice is so iconic. And he's doing something a little different with his voice. The endings of a lot of the words are shorter, and I feel like it's more rhythmic. I don't know if that makes any sense. So he's not holding those notes off at the end. It's kind of like and everything's just a lot more. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I never make sense anyways. But I love the difference that he's doing with his voice.
It's the south slopes of the hills and turns to pines and poplar trees.
For all of y'all little 15-year-olds on TikTok that think you can sound like this guy, just stop. Stop. I made a little video on TikTok about it, and it kind of went viral. You need to go watch it. It's hilarious. And the amount of men that think that they sound as good as this man does when they sing is hilarious. Now, there was some folks that were surprising at how good they were, but man, his vocals are just out of this world. Stop trying to sound like him. Y'all can't sound like him.
Cypress Hills and the big country below where life is still.
I mean, am I crazy to think that I don't know if I've heard musicianship that good on any of his previous music? Now, most emerging artists, when they're coming up, they're making music with their friends. They're making music locally. Now Mr. Colt is at a stage where he can pay the big money, folks. But I could be totally wrong. It could be the people that normally play with him. Y'all let me know in the comments. Is it the same people he's always had? Did he get new people? But it just sounds like he got some high-dollar musicians, like some old 60-year-old been playing mandolin for 60 years, and it just sounds incredible. I mean, am I wrong to say that that's as good as it's ever been on any of his records? I don't remember hearing anybody play on any of his records that were that good. That's like bad to the bone musicianship. That whole solo was unbelievable. Let's hope it keeps going. I think the guitar player got him. What was your favorite of the two solos? I'm leaning more to that guitar player because it was just woo. Which one did you like more?
And a man can be alone. You can duck underneath all your trials and troubles for a time.
That line about being alone has really hit me hard. Now, y'all know I don't know what a phone horn is, and I don't know what he's talking about. Let me know in the comments. I'm assuming it's some small animal that goes under a wire. I mean, I'm from Mississippi. I don't know much about all of this. Everything in this photo. I don't know much about that, so y'all let me know. But also the sentiment of being alone and how you can hide your trials and troubles being alone. I don't know if y'all are like me, but I don't get to be alone a whole lot. Being a family man with a 2.5-year-old, plus being a teacher, I'm surrounded by people all the time, and it's something that I constantly fight to do more of, because when I'm alone, I'll be making these videos or I'll be working on a song with other people, and it's just kind of a rally cry to get back outside, and as the kids say these days, to touch grass. And I need to do that more in my life. Anybody else out there like me? I'm sure there are.
You can sweat and cuss and wonder why they say our West has died.
I'll be honest, I ain't gonna do a lot of sweating with you, Colt. You look like you a bad, bad man out there working. I'll ride a horse and do the cussing. Why don't you do all the wrestling of the animals and all of the rodeo, and I'll commit to cussing, and I'll just add drinking in there, you know. Cussing and drinking, we'll go out to the Wild West. We'll do that together. You work, I cuss and drink a little bit, a responsible amount, of course. But I ain't about all that sweating business.
Folks around the Cypress Hill still drag calves to the fire.
Shout out to La Honda Records. I think they are killing it right now. They got some of the best in the game with Vince and Neil Emerson, obviously Colter Wall. It's crazy how many incredible folks they got. Y'all go love on them. I think that's out of this world. I think production-wise and playing-wise, it's unbelievable. His voice is always the best. It's a song that touches your heart. It just makes me feel like I'm watching an old Western with my papa or with my dad, and it encourages me to be alone, which I need more of these days. When I was a young man, I didn't want to be alone, and now that I'm an old man, I want to be alone. It's crazy how life does that to you. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Remember to hit that subscribe and notification bell so you can see the smaller artists and not just Colter Wall, because we as a community got to support everybody, whether they're the big names or up and coming, because we need to support them as much as possible. Thank y'all so much, and I'll see you somewhere on down the river.